Many people may be reflecting on their life. Have you ever felt that life gave you a really tough hand? Facing challenges that seem way too big to handle? If you have, you're not alone. As a guy trying to make his way through life, there are moments when everything seems against you. And when that happens, people might start thinking you won't achieve anything. They count you out. But here's the thing. You can turn it all around. You can make a comeback so amazing that it shuts everyone up who doubted you. I remember a time when life had knocked me down. I felt lost, hurt, and just plain awful. I knew a lot of people wanted me to stay down. They hoped I'd never reach my full potential. But something inside me lit up. I told myself, this isn't the end of my story. So I disappeared for a while and came back a few months later to surprise everyone. I personally vanished for almost 2 years. I came back a completely different man. In 2019, my bi-weekly pay statement was very depressing. Now, I have more than quadrupled that number. It happened because I decided to make a comeback, and you can make an even better one. You can learn a new skill, make a bunch of money, and get in great shape, all in just a few months. And when you do this, those people who underestimated you, they'll start looking up to you. Those women that ignored you will be begging for your attention. That is what my life has become, and yours can be the same. Let me break it down for you. Step 1 is to go ghost mode. Make no mistake, most people love attention. They're always posting on social media, wanting everyone to notice them. That's kinda lame. Every great person had a time when no one saw them, a time when they were working on big things in secret. It's called ghost mode, and it's the first key to any great comeback. Going ghost mode is super powerful. You get things done without being distracted by the outside world. But I got to warn you, it's not easy. When you go ghost mode, you shut out all the noise, and you're left alone with yourself. It can get tough because you face your own dark feelings. That's why many people can't handle it. They can't deal with their own darkness, pain, and problems. So, they quickly distract themselves with video games or social media scrolling. Social media scrolling was costing me thousands of dollars yearly when I did an analysis of my time. You can easily go into your phone and see how much time you spend on social media, convert that time into something you constructively do, and watch how different your bank account looks after a few months. If you really want to make a great comeback, you must embrace your own darkness. Use your dark emotions as fuel to work even harder. Next up, step 2, learn a new skill. Once you've disappeared and cut off distractions, it's time to pick up something new. This is a big part of your comeback. Choose a skill that will make you money and give you freedom down the road. The skill I personally picked up was computer science and programming skills. Although I grew up not even owning a computer, I managed to learn enough about these skills to get a significantly higher paying job than I had before. I then used that money to invest into things I actually like and care about, and eventually, even into making this channel. If you want more information on how to get into the tech field, feel free to reach out to me or comment. There are tons of ways to make money with it, and it goes perfectly with ghost mode. There are many other street skills, however, that when combined with tech skills, can make you an absolute winner. Learning how to move within the corporate world is an incredible skill, as long as you don't become like all the other persons in that world. Here's a quick tip. You don't have to be good at everything. You don't need a million different skills to be great. Just focus on one good skill, and it can change your life forever. You could choose a different skill too. Doesn't have to be faceless channels or coding. Just make sure it's a good one, and start fast. The sooner you start, the quicker you'll make the great comeback of your life. Some people into self-improvement read books and watch endless YouTube videos but never learn new skills. I call these people YouTube masturbators. This is because they get off to the content, but never go out and do the real thing. Knowledge is useless unless you put it into practice. So, don't just learn a bunch of random things like those self-improvement fools who never really achieve anything. Pick one skill and put it into practice. That's how you win. Moving on to step 3, which is having a chip on your shoulder. The first 2 steps are enough for a massive comeback, but here's something powerful to push you even further. Seek to prove something, but not in a violent way. Think of anyone who ever did you wrong, haters, enemies. and seek vengeance against them. How? By being successful. Show them they were wrong about you. We live in a world where some people might not like this idea. They'll say, you should only do things for yourself. But here's the deal. You're using other people as extra fuel, and it can even be revenge against events or circumstances. It doesn't always have to be a person. Think about when you were a kid and saw a close friend going through a tough time, maybe struggling with money. Picture the tough look on their face as they deal with these problems. In this situation, you feel a strong commitment to making sure they don't have to go through that pain again. It becomes a personal mission, driven by the close bond you share. Take this important experience and use it to make a change. Make a list of the tough things that really hit you, and turn that list into a plan. This plan guides you on a mission not just to show what you can do, but also to bring comfort and stability to those who went through tough times with you. Last but not least, step 4, create a list of great qualities. This is about using negativity as fuel. Competing against the world is effective for a comeback, but you've got to compete against yourself too. Make a list of the great qualities you want to have. Think about the man you want to become, the better version of yourself. Write down all the things he does. For example, he doesn't get distracted by TikTok or mindless reels when he's on a mission. He handles stress and problems others can't. He doesn't go for instant gratification, but delays it for bigger rewards. He controls his emotions. Make a full list of these qualities and put it where you can see it. This way, you're always reminded to stay on track, and you can correct yourself if you're going off course. Before you know it, you'll become that man. Make no mistake, to aspire to greater achievements and reach unprecedented heights in life, kindly consider endorsing this video by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with a trusted companion, and subscribing to our channel. Your support is greatly appreciated.